What's up, Fat Kid Nation? We are out here in the Arts District, also known as the Brewery Row of Los Wages. And for those of you that have followed me on Instagram, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, my story is predominantly centered around that I like beer. So have no fear on this adventure. We are getting tons of beer as we are at Able Baker Brewing. And then we're also at the Arts District Kitchen. Now, this place is no disgrace. They have some of the best eats, meats, and treats in all of the Arts District. So come along, let's find out this place together. So Able Baker Brewing is based off of one of Nevada and Las Vegas's rich traditions, which is nuclear energy and how we ushered in the nuclear era. And with that being said, Able Baker is the name of the first two bombs that were tested at the Nevada test site. And one of their beers, the Atomic Duck, is based off the only animal that they saw that survived the blast, which was a duck, and his nickname was the Atomic Duck. And when you look around everything from the sites on the wall, they've done a great job branding not only the Atomic Duck, and that's why their logo's a duck, but also all of the atomic energy. They even have the timeline on there. It is fantastic and great to enjoy a beer and just get a little bit of a history. I tried a lot of different beers and all of them were really good. I'm not a big stout guy. I'm not no Branimal who likes these very intricate and deep beer portfolios, but their coffee chocolate stout I tried, and at 17%, I'm not gonna lie, it was very delicious and nutritious. I actually didn't really get that like, whoa, like, you know, sometimes it's like, don't light a match near this. Very well done on a 17% alcohol. The other beers I tried had some fruity notes in them, a couple of IPAs, and they were all awesome. Nothing where it's like, ooh, I don't want to try that again. And look at that like duck flipper, phenomenal from top to bottom, working a duck in every which way you can. This hot pastrami was phenomenal. Definitely enjoyed the flavors from top to bottom. All of them worked and worked great. And then getting a side of battered fries. Those are my favorite to eat. Those make me jump up and leave my seat. But those Fresno chilies that were pickled had the right amount of heat that can't be beat. It gives your little mouth a little tingle and jingle, but nothing that is actually going to make you leave your seat and run to the bathroom. That Dijonnaise to the dill pickle, to the cheese, to everything, well balanced, phenomenal. Love this. Overall, I'd give this sandwich a 7 out of 10. It's a great value at the price. Yes, for Vegas, that price is very approachable. It complemented the beer pairing well, which they do have at the site, and I honestly really enjoyed it. The only thing I would wish is to get a little more tossed and sauce in there, but you know me, I'm a saucy guy. They have their own fry sauce, which I love. As we all know, I don't like ketchup. You probably saw the short to this. And honestly, I went back up and ordered like 2 more cups of this because you can never have enough. I'll be go, oh, I like my fries plain. As do I. But I'm not gonna lie, this was so good that as you see, I'm gonna dip this sandwich in it. I got this banh mi sandwich for a few different reasons. One, I thought it was pronounced bone me. No, I'm just kidding around. Second, I got this sandwich because I rarely see people highlight banh mi sandwiches unless it's in a challenge. And I find them delicious and nutritious. Now, if you're not familiar with a banh mi sandwich, they make them all sorts of different ways. This was a barbecue ribeye, which I always love a steak sandwich. But then it's topped with like fresh pickled vegetables. So it's very unlike, this is like an 85-degree night in Vegas. It was very like crisp, refreshing. Those pickled vegetables are just very like complimentary of that beef. And honestly, it was a phenomenal sandwich. And as you see, we are just going to town on these fries. I'm going to rate this banh mi a 5 out of 10. It was exactly a banh mi sandwich. There was nothing flashy, no frills, no chills, and it's a good banh mi sandwich. Yes, it was $10 for 2 shrimp tacos, so $5 a taco. But when you see this and know the prices that Vegas has, look at all that shrimp. There's a lot of shrimp in there, so these tacos are well worth the price of admission. I'm rating these shrimp tacos 8 out of 10. There was no tickle in my pickle. It didn't jiggle my meat, didn't make me leave my seat. And actually, that was a treat. These tacos were phenomenal. I did want a little bit of spice on there, but because it didn't, I'm not mad. B-Rose was definitely not mad that there was no spice on these because these were nice. These were delicious tacos, full of flavor, that guacamole with the crema, everything. Well ratio of meat to tortilla. The tortillas were, you could tell toasted. They weren't just pulled out of a bag and then started wrapped. They heated them up. Fantastic execution. Definitely recommend these if you go there. Paired nicely with their beer choices. Phenomenal. These garbage can nachos were amazing. If you know me, you know I have ADD, you know I struggle with making these types of decisions because you can get fries with these and I'm like, oh my God, what would look better? What do I want to eat? All the questions, because I always think about y'all when I go out. Like, what do you want to see? Would you rather see fries or nachos? And at the end of the day, what can I say? Chips won. Enjoy these garbage can nachos. So full disclosure, Arts District Craft Kitchen had an itchin' and invited B-Rose and I in, and we had to review and chew their food and share with all of you, which is great. And I always am authentic in my reviews, as you know. That's why the banh mi got a 5 out of 10, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it and just because they invited me in, give them great reviews. But this place was legit. It was a hot spot and phenomenal. Now, with that being said, when we got there, we asked the girl working, what's something that you want us to highlight? What do you like? And she said, honestly, the best seller is the garbage nachos. They're huge and hardly anyone can finish them. And as you see, we got down on these. They are covered in meat. We did finish it because, when I have a few beers, that is my performance-enhancing drug with competitive eating. And they were phenomenal. The guac, the chips being hot and fresh, everything paired with the beer. You cannot beat this spot for a great date night or late night eats, meats, and treats. All right, Fat Kid Nation. Full review coming at you after a few beers and conquering fears. This is right up the street from that Good Pie place that had that really like $60 pizza. But what a legit spot to drink some beers and conquer fears. We'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.
Keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around.